If not that federal allocation increased, the highest Obaseki ever received was about 12 or 13 billion thereabouts. When Obaseki entered government, about 5 billion was seen every month. It's not that 5 billion will pay salary of 2.5 billion. They had about 5 billion to manage to build road, to do infrastructure, to carry out all those many works. That's why the man was prudent. He practically refused to appoint any boards. He made sure that government was streamlined. For all people's money must work for the people. Governor Okpebholo has saturated all the boards. They created about 3 new boards, loaded it with political cronies and associates. Appointed commissioners over-bloated. We now have 28 commissioners. Special advisors, they are over 40. That one is Sarah. SSC and the ASC, that one is rice and beans. They are sharing it to everybody. Whether you have result, whether you don't have result to, whether you have private school. There's someone in this government that has SSCE. He is a special advisor. I know him now. We say I'm an enemy of progress. I wanted to sack him. But just alive, but they should go and ask them if they didn't give SSC highest qualification or special advisor. See, all this over-bloated office, political redundancy, those things are the second things we will address. Many hype men who are embarrassing the state in different corners. You take them to Osun, take them to Ekiti, take them to Abuja, they are continuing. Edo State now is a state of ridicule. It's not the best for our public image.
We're talking about the budget. How does that connect the budget?
They will fund them with the budget now. Instead of recurrent expenditure. The money I use is to fund these people I'm calling. Those redundancy, political redundancy, is to fund them. They used to fund the people who are shouting, They will fund those redundant offices. That also made the budget swell because there's so much redundancy in government. So they are funding cluelessness and ineptitude with you and our money, our state resources.
You mean for shouting, though it's shining, they get paid?
Yeah, they get over $1 million. I have it already that they are paid on the back door $1 million every month. Can you use 150 for J Shining? Yes. They have support from direct support from government. And they are earning far better than you. Their morale is high. That's the truth. That's the one can shout for no reason.
Is this verifiable?
You know, when you talk about this verifiable. You keep making look as have you ever said I could buy pedal rumors or have truth? I said those guys are heavily funded. Okpebholo's government is heavily funded. There's resources that goes round. Okpebholo that called the woman in the crowd. Has anybody watched football here? Has anybody watched football here? The woman said, raise up and the woman came out. Use the video. How much you give the woman? Say to your man, how much did you dash the woman? 5 million. If I don't say government are poorly funded, if I'm your age and you're dashing one woman who just said, I watched football before, the man didn't say anything. 5 million. Then what next? Okpebholo that gifted Isayamu's wife when she became a FCMD 2.5 billion. He said they should take to build wherever they like. So when you are saying, so just let all deceive ourselves.
So her or the institution?
Why did they give them? Well, the institution not existing for when the came to office. But because she came as CMD and they tried to show support and solidarity. When you give money to the church, is it not the pastor first that know? You go to any church and you drop your money and walk away. You must know the pastor. You give to the pastor in an attempt to give to God. True of us. See, there's so much cluelessness within the corridors of power. And our only hope was that the House of Assembly would have risen to the occasion to... Okpebholo is not perfect. I don't blame him. It is the duty of the executive government to spend money as they think is good. But it's duty for the House of Assembly to call them to action. In your salary, you can spend it as you like. But you have children and you have family, you must cater for. Those are your responsibilities. Those are the ones that will call you to and say, no, daddy, you can't be doing this. It will not affect us. Something must call you to action. But the person that's supposed to call you to action is not the one cheering you on. And that's why we are heading to the rocks.